back in 1994. The film Bad Girls hit theaters as a unique take on the Western genre, blending feminist themes with a modest independent film spirit. Initially a low-budget project, the involvement of producer Albert Ruddy and Andre Morgan brought in 20th Century Fox, which ramped up the budget and shifted the casting to include well-known actresses like Drew Barrymore, Mary Stuart Masterson, and Andie MacDowell. Filming took place in Sonora, California, starting in July 1993. Despite the star power and fresh angle, the movie struggled with critics and failed at the box office, facing mostly negative reviews. However, many viewers found it engaging, appreciating the strong characters and the chemistry among the cast. This backdrop sets the stage for a memorable moment off-screen when Drew Barrymore surprised David Letterman by flashing him live on his show as a cheeky birthday gift, adding a layer of unexpected humor and boldness to her public persona. Bad Girls was released on April 22, 1994, in North America, and it quickly became clear that the movie would not meet expectations. Despite having strong backing from a major studio and featuring well-known actresses, the film did not perform well at the box office. Critics were largely negative in their reviews, pointing out flaws in the story and execution. However, there is a different perspective to consider. The movie offers an enjoyable experience for viewers who appreciate the characters and their interactions. Each character brings a unique charm that makes the story more engaging and likable, even if the overall reception was harsh. The movie's appeal lies in its cast chemistry and the fun moments they create together, which can be appreciated by those looking for light entertainment. Four women find themselves on the run toward Texas after a dramatic and violent event changes their lives forever. Cody Zamora, one of the group, kills a man who was abusing her friend Anita in a desperate act to protect her. This act sets off a chain of events that forces them to flee, as Cody faces a death sentence for her actions. As they escape, two relentless Pinkerton detectives pursue them, determined to bring them to justice. Their troubles deepen when Cody's former partner steals their money, leaving them with nothing but their wits and determination. Now, the group must not only avoid capture, but also recover the stolen money, which becomes a mission of survival and loyalty. Throughout their journey, they rely on each other's strength and courage, facing danger and uncertainty at every turn while holding on to hope and friendship. The story captures their fight for freedom and justice against overwhelming odds, showing how their bond grows stronger as they navigate this perilous path together. Initially, the film was envisioned as a small, artistic project focused on political themes, aiming to capture a thoughtful and independent spirit. However, the direction shifted dramatically when 20th Century Fox stepped in, taking control of the project. This change brought a much larger budget, turning the film into a major production. Alongside the increased funding, the studio also brought in well-known actresses to lead the cast, elevating the film's profile and potentially broadening its appeal beyond the original niche audience. This transformation from a modest, politically charged indie film to a high-profile studio-backed production highlights how creative visions can evolve significantly once major studios become involved, often balancing artistic intentions with commercial considerations. The involvement of a big studio like 20th Century Fox typically means more resources and marketing power, which can greatly influence the final product scale and reach, changing the tone and presentation from the original concept. Tamara Davis was originally set to direct the film, bringing her unique vision to the project. The script was crafted by Yolandi Finch alongside Becky Johnston, who was a close friend of Davis. Together, they aimed to create a story that blended political themes with the traditional elements of the Western genre. This approach intended to offer a fresh perspective within a familiar setting, focusing on deeper societal issues rather than just action or adventure. Initially, the production was planned with a budget of $6 million, reflecting a modest but serious investment in the film's development. However, despite these plans, the project was eventually dropped and did not move forward at that time. Later on, the film found new life when 20th Century Fox decided to revive it, giving it another chance to reach audiences. This revival suggested that the original concept held lasting appeal, even if it faced early challenges. The combination of a politically charged script and a Western backdrop promised a distinctive cinematic experience that stood apart from typical genre films. After 9 days of filming, the original director Tamara Davis was replaced due to creative differences with the studio. The studio wanted the film to be more commercial and to have a sexier tone, which did not align with Davis's vision. As a result, Jonathan Kaplan was brought in as the new director to steer the project in the desired direction. Along with the change in director, significant rewrites of the script were made to shift the focus of the film toward a more action-oriented storyline. This shift aimed to enhance the film's appeal to a broader audience by incorporating more excitement and dynamic scenes. The changes marked a clear departure from the initial approach, reflecting the studio's goal of producing a commercially viable and engaging film that would resonate with viewers looking for thrilling entertainment. Initially, the budget for Bad Girls was set at $6 million. However, as production progressed, this amount increased multiple times. These changes came about primarily because the production team decided to hire a new director, which likely brought fresh ideas and a different vision for the film. Alongside this shift in leadership, the decision was made to add more action scenes, which naturally required more resources, equipment, and time to film. These additions contributed to the overall rise in costs. Ultimately, the budget grew to approximately $20 million, more than triple the original amount. This significant increase reflects how dynamic film production can be, especially when creative directions change mid-project, and the scope of the film expands. Such budget adjustments are common in the industry when filmmakers seek to enhance the movie's appeal or respond to new creative opportunities. The lead actresses faced significant challenges during the production, feeling unhappy about the sudden firing of Davis, which disrupted the team's dynamic. They also struggled with the lack of preparation for their roles, as they received minimal weapons training and had very little rehearsal time. This left them feeling underprepared and concerned about their performances. To address these issues, the production arranged for the actresses to attend a cowboy camp during a break in filming. This camp was designed to help them improve their skills, especially in handling weapons and embodying their characters more convincingly. The experience at the camp was a crucial step in boosting their confidence and readiness to continue with the project. During the 3-week production shutdown, the principal cast took part in Cowboy Camp, a special training program designed to prepare them for their roles. Under the watchful eye of stunt coordinator Walter Scott, the actors learned how to handle pistols, rifles, and horses. This hands-on experience was crucial for them to portray their characters with authenticity and confidence. The camp provided a safe environment where the cast could practice these skills intensively, ensuring they would appear natural and convincing on screen. The focus was not only on technical proficiency, but also on building a connection with the tools and animals that were central to their characters' lives. By the end of the camp, the actors had gained a solid foundation in cowboy skills, which helped bring a greater realism and depth to their performances during filming. This immersive preparation was a key element in the production process, reflecting a commitment to authenticity and respect for the roles they were embodying. Drew Barrymore faced notable challenges with her wardrobe during the production of her film, particularly concerning the hats her character was meant to wear. As she explored various styles and designs, it became clear that finding the right hat was not an easy task. Each scene required a different look, and while she tried on multiple hats, none seemed to fit her vision or comfort level. This struggle led to her wearing a variety of hats throughout the film, each one reflecting her character's evolving personality and circumstances. The process was not just about aesthetics, it was also about how each hat made her feel in the role. Barrymore's dedication to her character was evident as she navigated through the wardrobe challenges, ultimately showcasing her ability to adapt and find a balance between style and comfort. The hats became a symbol of her journey in the film, representing the trials and tribulations her character faced. This experience highlighted the importance of wardrobe in storytelling, as it can significantly influence a character's portrayal and the audience's perception. The set used for Kid Jarrett's hideout was located in Alamo Village, Brackettville, Texas, a place well known for its connection to classic Western films. This site gained fame as the filming location for John Wayne's 1960 movie The Alamo, a significant piece in American cinema history. Originally, the set was constructed in 1988 for a film titled Alamo: The Price of Freedom. The choice of Alamo Village as a filming location offers a rich historical backdrop that enhances the authenticity of productions set in the Old West. Its rugged terrain and preserved structures provide filmmakers with a ready-made environment that evokes the spirit of frontier life. Over the years, Alamo Village has attracted numerous productions, benefiting from its cinematic legacy and the unique atmosphere that only such a storied location can offer. This enduring use of the set highlights its importance as a cultural landmark and a practical resource for storytelling in film. Drew Barrymore gained early fame as a child actress, most notably for her role in the film E.T., which brought her into the spotlight at a very young age. However, her early success was followed by difficult years marked by struggles with drug and alcohol abuse. Despite these challenges, she managed to turn her life around and rebuild her career. Over time, Barrymore became known not only for her talent, but also for her resilience and ability to overcome personal obstacles. Her strong performance in the movie Bad Girls highlighted her growth as an actress and helped solidify her reputation in the entertainment industry. Throughout her career, she has evolved into a well-regarded public figure, admired for both her professional achievements and her personal strength. In 1995, Drew Barrymore captured the public's attention during a memorable appearance on The David Letterman Show. She surprised Letterman by dancing provocatively on his desk, and in a bold move, she briefly exposed herself as a special birthday surprise for him. This incident quickly became a headline, showcasing a side of Barrymore that many found both shocking and intriguing. Reflecting on this moment years later, Barrymore recognized that her actions were a true reflection of her free-spirited personality at that time. She contrasted this younger, more daring version of herself with the more reserved and thoughtful person she has become today, showing how much she has evolved over the years. The incident remains a striking example of her youthful boldness, marking a distinct chapter in her public life that continues to be remembered.